Hi everyone, and welcome to the Book Refuge, and welcome to my July TBR. So after having had a couple super successful months in a row, June was so far we're only at about half of the TBR that I've read. And I knew that that was going to be an issue because there was a lot of YA on it. And I'm just not in a YA mood most days, which is a bummer because I own a lot of those that I want to read. And when push comes to shove, I just always lean back into a romance. But I'm super excited. This month, I have the two books that you guys voted on. So the winner of the haul pick was Sorcery of Thorns, which I was really hoping that it would be because I really liked An Enchantment of Ravens, the only other book by Margaret Rogerson that I've read. And I remember that the people that I think the same as on BookTube all really liked this book. This is about like a magic library where the books can come to life, the monsters can come out of them, and that's just really intriguing to me. So I'm excited for that. And then there was actually a tie for, There was actually a tie for the historical romance. Currently, we're at 10 votes each for Lord of Scoundrels and for Man of My Dreams. However, I just read Lord of Scoundrels because I got it on Audible Escape and it had been losing the poll every time I've put it in a poll. So this time I was like, well, I'm just going to read it. So the one that I'm going to go with for us is Man of My Dreams because I just read Lord of Scoundrels. However, I freaking loved it, so you should definitely read it. If you're someone who says you love historical romance, I think you're going to love Jessica and Dane just so much because they're amazing. So these are going to be the two books that we're buddy reading. I always forget to mention this, but the link to the Discord is always in my description. The Discord is where we will do our buddy reads at. I will, by the time you see this video, have the channels created for the buddy read, as well as the dates that I'm planning to start it on there. Not that I ever follow those, but you'll have access to the group chat where you can chat with other people who are reading it. So these are the two books we want to get for sure. If not, then these will get added on at the end anyway. There aren't really any, there's only one, possibly two new releases this month that I'm going to try to add on here if they come up. One of them is Gifting Me to His Best Friend by Katie Roberts. I'm going to be getting an e-arc of this book, as well as a physical copy once it comes out. So the book doesn't come out till July 30th, but I'm part of Katie Robert, part of her Patreon, and so I'll get the book early, and I'm 100% going to read that book the day that it comes out. So if there's a way to put that book in here, then I will. If you're new to one of these TBR videos for me, I created this TBR game for myself that's upside down at the beginning of the year. It's literally just a different prompt for every card in a deck of cards. So what I do is I deal myself 5 of them, and then I pick a book to go with each prompt. And if I think that the TBR looks easy, I'll draw myself some more. But you know, I've only completed it fully twice, I think, in this whole time, so. All right. So here we go. The first card is the 9 of Hearts. Let's see what that is. The 9 of Hearts says, oh, okay, read the worst rated book on your Goodreads. Well, I have my computer open right behind this. So currently the lowest rated books, that is the first in a series, is Sword of Scoundrels by Julia Knight. I've owned this book for almost 2 years, I think. It's the first in this trilogy, and it's about this brother and sister who are champion duelists. And then one night, they try to, well, they get thrown out of the guild at some point, the duelist guild, and they try to rob the wrong carriage. So they get pulled into like fighting with these guys, I guess, that they try to rob. So we'll see if I read this. I know I bought it because I really liked the cover and I like the idea of like a brother and sister team. So we'll see. It's not super long for a fantasy. It's only 350. So maybe I'll actually get to this one. So who knows? Sometimes I do what I'm supposed to do. All right, and then the next card is the Ace of Spades. Spades. Uh-oh. I think I don't like this one very much. Oh no, this is a great one. Yay. Okay. So this one is reread a 5-star book. What do I want to reread? But I recently got Audible Escape, and so I've been rereading a lot of my favorite romances on Audible Escape because it's fun. And one of them that I just saw on Audible Escape is Before I Ever Met You by Karina Halle. And I really, really love this. This is an age gap. This is a dad's best friend romance. This single mother, she moves back home to live with her parents after getting divorced from this total asshole. And she's only 25, and she ends up getting a job as her dad's best friend's assistant. So it's for the same company as her dad, but she's her dad's friend's assistant. And I just love this book so much. The sexual tension is so good. And yay, I love getting to put romances on my list because I feel like this game, when I started at the beginning of the year, I really had it leveraged towards fantasy and sci-fi, and I'm just over making myself read that. Like, I still enjoy reading it sometimes, but I'm over making myself do it, if you know what I mean. So, and then the Ace of Hearts as well. Okay. Oh no. Why? Oh man. Okay, so the Ace of Hearts is to finish a previous DNF. And then I just wasn't feeling it at the time, was Wicked and the Wallflower by Sarah McLean. And I really want to be into Sarah McLean. And so I started with this series because the last book in this trilogy is supposed to come out in July, maybe? June or July? But I just wasn't getting into the beginning of the story. But I'm like 90 pages into it, and I do really think that I will like this series. So we'll just say this one is complete a previous DNF because I always meant to come back to it. It wasn't DNF because I hated it. I just wasn't feeling it at the time. So let's add that one. Nine of Clubs. This happens, man. I wish I was playing poker when I dealt these cards to myself because I keep getting pairs of stuff. Okay. Nine of Clubs is to read a book with a strong villain. How about for this one, we'll go with Sorcery of Thorns. Since the grimoires that have beasts and things inside of it are supposed to be really strong and evil. But I mean, I don't know that that'll be true, but that's part of the thing is I don't have to know ahead of time. I wish one of Katie Roberts' books was coming out this month with a villain in it because I would do that. But we'll just go with this one for that because I need to get that one on the list. And they're my prompts. I can do what I want, right? Oh no. Jokers are always bad. Ooh, jokers are always bad. I'm scared. What's the the thing is, if I fail one of these, I have to donate 10 books, which will be easy because I already have a stack. Maybe I have to make myself donate 10 more new books. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. So this joker is buy no new books this month until you finish the TBR. And that's not going to happen. What the fuck was I thinking when I made this? Really? Wow. I must have thought I had so much willpower. So I'll definitely be doing the penalty for that one, which is to, oh my God, which is to donate 10 books. So since that one didn't have a book, I'm going to draw a couple more and see. Nine of Diamonds. Are you kidding me? All of the nines. Wish I was playing poker. I'd get so much money. The Nine of Diamonds. Read a book you've owned for more than 2 years. Okay, that one won't be hard. That one won't be hard. I'm going to give myself another historical romance for this one. Because I have owned... Let me just double check. Yes. I've owned The Brown-Eyed Earl by Anna Bennett. This is the first book in the Wayward Wallflower series. I've had this one at least since I've lived in this apartment, which is 2.5 years. So this one says, William Ryder, the Earl of Castleton, is at the end of his noble rope. Not only has he broken ties with his longtime mistress, his mother has publicly announced her wishes for him to marry a suitable young lady, if only to help him raise the twins left in his care. Hiring a governess should solve some of Will's problems, but then he meets the candidate in question and he finds himself in an entirely new predicament. Yay, I love governess books. We'll do this one. Okay, we'll do one more card and see if it lets me use Man of My Dreams. Because if it doesn't, we'll have to add that one on there. So we'll see. The Queen of Diamonds. Let's see what the Queen is. And this one's Rita Sarah J. Maas. Which is perfect because I'm still only partway through A Court of of Wings and Ruin. Wow, I forgot what it is. So we'll add that on there because I'm halfway through that. Rita Sarah J. Maas. And then I didn't pull a prompt for it, but we're going to do Man of My Dreams because that's going to be our historical buddy read for this month. I will read this one to you just in case you don't know, because if you want to join the buddy read for this, you can do that through my Discord. And this one says, wildly unpredictable, the most desirable beauty in the land, Megan Penworthy, has set her amorous sights on Ambrose St. James, a man she has never met but has every intention of marrying. And no other suitor will satisfy her, especially not the common, if uncommonly handsome, horse breeder Devlin Jeffries. Posing as Jeffries to escape a potentially fatal confrontation, Sir Ambrose is enthralled by the brazen, duke-hunting redhead. Without revealing his true identity, he vows to seduce and tame her, thereby foiling Megan's plans to marry the man of her dreams. But the notorious rogue never imagined the enchanting schemer would turn out to be the only woman he would ever dream of marrying. I really like this one because I remember now. It reminds me of With This Ring, which I read last month. And it's also only like my second Johanna Lindsay. I've read one of her cowboy ones. Wasn't a huge fan of it. Wasn't a huge fan of the Western. But this one sounds fun. I'm so excited. So yeah, if you want a buddy read Sorcery of Thorns or Man of My Dreams with me, make sure you follow the link to my Discord down below. That will be set up in there. I put up new videos 3 to 4 times a week, and you can watch some more of them right now. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.